Haven't done one of these in a while, but we're going to do a quick trade plan video and show you guys what I'm looking at for tomorrow. Today's the 19th. Market's already over, and we've been killing it this week. I'm even going to drop a live trade, so I hope you guys check that one out. But guys, today or tomorrow is Friday, so let's see what we can catch for tomorrow. I already pre-charted it to show you guys exactly what I'm looking at, and I even wrote it down on my notes right here. So let's get right into it, and let's not waste no time, even mine. So obviously, SPY hit all-time highs today, even Meta. Check that out. All-time highs is 572.88 on SPY, but I made a new tab just to clear my tab and get all the noise out the way. As you guys can see, I have a whole bunch of levels already marked off in my regular default tab, but I hit a new tab to show you guys what I'm looking at. So I'm looking for SPY to bounce around this general zone, maybe create some consolidation here for tomorrow on Friday, and then a nice bounce up. But I'll be watching the whole market as a whole to make sure all the other stocks are also pushing up at that moment. The way that I got that level was just this. So I'm going to break it down for you guys too as well. I grabbed the high of this wick, which is 566.58, as well as I grabbed the low of this wick, which is 566. A nice psychological level there as well. 58 cents difference from 566 to 566.58. So that's how I got my zone. A quick short-term zone, meaning I will delete it once we are far away from this level. I will just delete it. But I like the reactions there, so I'm expecting a nice little pump support there potentially. Got to make sure the market also is moving as a whole together upwards too. As well as I quickly found this quick zone, the support level around here, but I don't plan to trade this one, guys. And the reason being is because look at all this action right here. It's kind of just chopping around. You don't know what's going to happen. Even if I was to take calls here on a bounce, potentially we just reject here again. So there's just no good trade setup there for me to take. Even if we broke below this zone and I took puts there, there's just a lot of reactions here where price might catch some support and end up bouncing on up. So I don't want to get wrecked. I don't want to take a random trade just to take one. But this general area, I'm going to be looking for a little bit of a support bounce there. I don't care to take any position there. The position that I want to take is here on calls of the bounce here. So what I will do is tomorrow, once we do get around those levels and we create some reactions like some supports, SPY starting to wake from the downside, meaning that buyers are stepping in, then yes, I'll start taking some calls and I'll risk it for the biscuit, maybe take 1 to 2 contracts, maybe even 3. Then the next level, if none of the bulls are even intact and they don't become strong and they don't hold the support here, and we end up dropping all the way down to 560, which is a pretty far drop, guys, considering that that's an $8 drop. Now today we gained $9, but for us to drop a whole $8 with no news in sight, because tomorrow we have no fundamental news, no economic data, that's a little bit of a far drop. But this is where I plan to take puts at, guys. And how I got this level, it's 560.73 to 560.84, is because if you grab this low wick right here, that's that low 560.73, as well as this wick right here is 560.84. So that is how I got my quick support, as well as if you go a little bit back here, you guys can see that there's a nice candle closes right at that level too as well. So there's 3 levels and point of contact for that support to be there. Now that could also be a call level as well, but what I like to do is wait for a break and then retest. The break and retest strategy has been paying me so much, and I've been waiting patiently for that type of stuff the whole time. So that is SPY. Now let's move on to NVDA, because NVIDIA has a little bit of a better setup as far as when it comes to a nice rejection level and potentially a nice break as well. Okay, so what I'm going to look for on this one is a very specific thing, guys. I'm looking for a 4-hour candle to break above a specific level. So far, we rejected it already twice. But what I'm looking for is us to get above this 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level, which is 119.68. That's a specific level that I'm looking for to get us to get above. Now, the reason why I'm waiting for a 4-hour candle is because last time I waited for a 4-hour candle to get below this 50% Fibonacci retracement level, I ended up taking puts right at open, which paid nicely. 20% gain on NVIDIA that day, which was actually just yesterday. So with that being said, I'm looking for the same type of setup, guys. I'm waiting for a 4-hour candle close to be above the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement. Hopefully in the pre-market we can get that. Even if we don't, doesn't matter. I just won't end up trading it until we get a 4-hour candle close above, so I can be real confident in bulls. Now guys, look at the reactions here. Look how many times we rejected the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level on the 4-hour candles specifically. We rejected it here for about 2 days on last week, Wednesday and Thursday. Sorry, Thursday and Friday. Here we are again, Thursday, a week later, and we rejected it one more time. Now, the reason why I'm waiting for a 4-hour candle to close above first is because, yeah, I can wait for 5 minutes, but look at what happened last time when we got a 5-minute close above. Look at this, guys. If I would have tried to enter on a retest here after we get one 5-minute candle close above, I would have got wrecked. Then we rejected it. Then here we are again above it. This is the second time you retest. And yes, maybe I would have entered there. Maybe I would have entered there, but that's hindsight in my favor. I like to usually take the first break and retest, but they don't always pay as well. As you guys can see, even here again, another 5-minute close above, but ultimately a break back down. Then we rejected it. Then we rejected it again. And guys, today we rejected it twice already. So what I am looking for is us to just get above that level on the 4-hour time frame, because I don't want to be faked out on a lower time frame. I don't want to take calls on a 5-minute break above and then try to capture that. So what I will do is wait for a 4-hour candle close above, wait for a retest, so this is my idea of a way of thinking. The moment we get a 4-hour candle close above, I'll go on a lower time frame and wait for a 5-minute retest that level, and then I'll take calls on the 5-minute retest, because hypothetically, as soon as you get a 4-hour close above, hypothetically, come for that retest, and it should shoot back up a long wick to the downside on the 4-hour candle on the next one. So that's what I'm looking for. And if it doesn't happen, let's say for an example, 5 minutes closes below really hard down, then I'll just cut my losses, man. I'm not somebody that holds and hopes for the best. I'm not that type of guy. If it doesn't happen right away, I'm out. Now, AMD. Let's just go over it real quick, guys, because AMD, it doesn't look that hot. Maybe it's because I have too much stuff on my screen, but what I do plan to take is calls above 159.25. 159.25 is a nice level on the daily as well as on the 4-hour. We'll go over that in a second. But overall, it's in this zone again, guys. It's in this zone where you can see the reactions here. Every time we're in the zone, it has a pretty solid reaction. Either breaks to the downside or to the upside. Doesn't really matter. But what I'm looking for is a nice upside of 159.25. Now, you guys can see 159.25 is the high of today, as well as when you zoom back over here in life, you guys can see there's a nice reaction here, or rejection as well, to be specific. And overall, I will love a call break above. So I'm going to take calls. I'm not waiting for no specific 5-minute close. No 4-hour close above. I don't mind. I don't mind capturing a nice 5-minute close right away. As soon as we get a 5-minute close above this, maybe I'll take the retest. And today I took calls on AMD 20%, and I'll post that live trade here soon. So I hope you guys watch that one as well. I break down everything. The volume kicking in before it even happened, because it was kicking in while we were talking about it and while we were going to trade it. 5 minutes close above. 2 of my favorite patterns on 2 different time frames. More confidence to get in. And overall, I get calls here, and it gets me a nice 20%. Coulda, woulda, shoulda entered here for a retest. Maybe would have been scared here, but overall, guys, that's all we have for today. So I'll be posting this video as well as the trade idea, or the live trade that I took on AMD, 20% gain, and hope it's really informative and helps you guys as well. So I'll catch you guys on the next one, and I haven't posted a video like this as well in a minute, so it's been a while since we did a trade idea plan. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys want more of these, because overall, we just be dropping them in the trade ideas in this Discord. So if you guys want to join and see all the trade ideas as well as all the educational videos that are unlisted off YouTube and more from our premium members, then guys, join the Discord.